Hello everyone, welcome to and welcome back to the China Just So in Space. And it feels like I've been gone forever, but it's just 3 weeks, and I know that's like forever in YouTube land, but work, I've been lazy, and just general life happenings. Anyways, I'm back now, and as you can tell by the title, I've slayed one of my goals for the new year, which was participating in Me Made Me. So I'm here to tell you all about it. If you're not following me on Instagram, you missed. Hello, go follow, and check out my IGTV. I posted a lot on there. I posted videos and pictures and flat lays. Yeah, I was that intense. I was that intense for my first Me Made Me. So I'm just gonna look quickly at my notes so that I'm not just rambling all and on. There's actually a structure to the video. So talking about Me Made Me, I want to talk about my pledge. My pledge for Me Made Me was to wear an item of clothing at least 2 times in a week. And some of you are hearing this and thinking, oh, why so little? Well, I don't have as much. I've realized I don't have as much me-made items in my wardrobe, and yeah, so that's got to change. But that was my pledge, and it was my first time around. I was nervous. I was like, girl, at least do something you can keep up with, so that you don't, mess up your first time around. And I will say that I actually wore on some weeks. I actually wore more than 2 items. Even I think there was one day where I wore more than one me-made item for the day. Yeah, so I feel like this Me Made Me was a win for me. So this video is what I learned from Me Made Me. Did I enjoy it? Heck yeah, I loved every bit of it. So I want to tell you guys what I think. Am I going to participating in next year's Me Made Me? Yes, and we're going to do it bigger and better. Yeah. So without much ado, let's get into the first points. Okay. First of all, I learned that all the sewing I do in my head doesn't actually translate to actual makes. Yeah, because like in my head I'd sewn lots and lots and lots of things. I had sewn too many dresses, and all that stuff. But when I checked, there's actually a video of this on my IGTV as well, where I brought out most of my me-made garments. It wasn't all, most of them. I found out that I hadn't made as much as I thought, especially with dresses. I actually thought I'd made so much dresses, but I found out that I made like only 4 or 5 dresses. No, like everyday dresses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4 everyday dresses, and one was just in the last month. It was part of my Remake Your Ready to Wear challenge. So if not for that, I would have had only 3 dresses. And I think the reason why I feel like I've made so much, because like everybody knows those dresses on me, and they're my favorite silhouettes, fit and flare. But I just realized, man, sort it, like I can definitely have more dresses, even more fit and flare dresses, or I can have more dresses and make variations of those fit and flare dresses, right? So first lesson, I don't have as much me-made garments as I think I have. This is actually a good one. I felt like most of my me-made items fit me well. Like I have the fit. I have like my fit down. I don't know if that's. I have like. I would say I have like a perfect fit, but I think for like tops and no, for like dresses, I have my fit down, definitely. Dresses and skirts, because I realized I've taken time. First of all, that's what I make the most, and secondly, I've taken time to, make muslins. I've had a lot of field projects on that, so I think that's why my fit is so good. Now, for the third thing I found out is that most of my makes look good on me. Like, they don't look off. They don't look like a crazy tailor made them, because my colleagues couldn't believe, they were like, oh, you didn't make this. And usually they know I make my dresses or my things, but I guess these ones looked so good that they didn't believe. They were like, oh, make for me, you have to make for me, you have to make for me. Yeah, all right. Next thing I found out was that I need more tops. And I realized that I have less tops because I suck at sleeves. I really, really do. I suck at sleeves, but I'm getting better on that. But yeah, I don't have a lot of tops. And another reason for that is because I make a lot of dresses. So if you make a dress, it's basically a top and a skirt together. You don't need a top then. So I will invest in separates going on from here. I will endeavor to make a lot more separates so that my wardrobe is more versatile. Speaking on wardrobes being more versatile, I realized that I don't have pants, like me-made pants. I just have the one palazzo pants, again, which I made sometime this year, and one other pants I made, but I never wore it. And that one doesn't fit so good because my first ever trouser I made is fitted. There's something wrong with the front pants and all that, so it's not the most apart from the fact that I added a little bit of weight, it's not the most comfortable on me, so I didn't get a chance to wear them. Next up, I found out that I don't have as much going out clothes made from Ankara, and as a Nigerian, as an African, that's a big no. It's Choma, what are you doing with your life? This is what Nigerians do, this is what Africans do, have shitloads of Ankara tops to wear, to places, and I don't have enough. So that's something that has to change. I don't have a lot of knit items, and I guess this falls down to in Nigeria, you get given Ankara fabrics for everything. People will be having an event, they give you Ankara fabrics to take home. A friend wants to buy you a birthday gift, they buy you Ankara fabrics. Your friends are getting married, they have ashwebi, they give you Ankara fabrics. So I think I have so much Ankara fabrics, and that's what I sew. So I don't have a lot of knits, and also my sewing machine at the time was not so great with knits, light slinky fabrics, so there wasn't a lot of eagerness to sew with those types of fabrics. But now that I have this new machine, I found out I'm sewing a lot more variety of fabrics, and I'm loving it. So yeah, that is going to change. That is already changing, as a matter of fact. I also realized that I don't have a lot of solid colors. Your girl is a Prince girl, and Ankara fabrics make sure you don't have solid prints and everything. So and to combat this, because this was really affecting me when I was trying to dress for memademay, I'd pick up a print top or print bottom and be like, okay, what can I wear this with? And it will have to be ready-to-wear items, so I wasn't loving that at all. So I actually said on my IGTV that I was gonna buy some like plain fabrics that I could use to make skirts, so that I could, you know, have plain things to wear tops with, if that makes sense the way I'm saying it. Yeah, so that was it. I don't have a lot of solid color, like even dresses, even solid color dresses, I don't have. They're all prints, lovely prints, but they're mostly prints of every shape and fashion. Okay. So the next thing was that I realized where I am with my me-made wardrobe or my makes. You know, right now I'd say I'm like 10 to 15% me-made, and that's bad. I need to change that, and I will going henceforth. I'm gonna be like, now I have 2 sewing machines, and I just set up my sewing machine so that both can be working at the same time. Yeah, so that is taken care of as we speak. Now the next thing was during memademay, like I said, when I realized I didn't have enough solid color items, I went out to go buy some fabric and just make up some knit pencil skirts, because I had one I'd made, was yellow, and I loved it, and I just thought, you know, make some more. It's not gonna hurt you. You don't really have that much skirts, you know, because the first few ones I made were not my size, because I was still learning, you know, my proper fit in skirts. So I'll just show you quickly some of the skirts I made. So there's this one, and like I said again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you've missed it, because I made this, and it's just a plain black pencil skirt, no waistband, but it has this interesting detail in the front. Still subtle and simple, but it has this interesting. I played with the stripes in this one, so I really liked it. And then there's this one. It's just, like I said, it's just a plain pencil skirt, no waistband as well. But I love it has like a quilted look to the fabric, which is what I loved and which is what drew me to it. So, and incidentally, the skirts, like the looks I have with these 2 skirts, are some of my favorite looks of memademay. I'll put up pictures here if I can, so that you see. But like, if you want to get like more details of my looks of memademay, they're on the blog. I'll put a link in the description to my blog post, because there's some of my makes that I wore that I blogged about the whole sewing process. You know, like I showed you how I sewed them, showed you the insides of the fabric. So all that is going to be on the blog. So do go. So another thing I found out was that during this memademay, I didn't do a lot of repeats. I didn't wear everything that I brought out either, but I didn't have a lot of days where I was repeating clothes. Partly was because I didn't want to. I made a conscious effort not to, so that I could wear most of what I had. But the major thing was I was always having to pair something with a ready-to-wear, you know, and it didn't make me happy at all. It didn't make me happy at all. So I think it was only, apart from the dresses, I think it was only one other time I wore like a top that was me-made and the bottom that was me-made. So I am, you know, looking heavily into making a lot of separates, and a lot of separates in solid colors, so that I can, you know, wear something that is patterned and wear something that is solid, just to balance, to have a more balanced wardrobe. Then a non-sewing related revelation I had with this memademay is that I don't have a lot of like everyday shoes, and like my closet is filled with shoes, but they're like outing shoes. They're not shoes I would wear to work or shoes I would wear to go hang out with friends, you know. And I don't really like the whole, you know, like, I don't know, the slippers or slides look they call them. I didn't like slides when they first came out. I don't like them now. I know, but yeah, I prefer like heeled sandals. That's what I prefer. And I realize I don't have it. I have a lot of them for going out, but I don't have them for like everyday wear. Then secondly, like your girl has tons of handbags, but I don't change them often. I realize, which is very bad. So that is going to be part of my strategy for my dressing, you know, lifestyle henceforth. Try and change bags regularly and look into buying some more everyday sandals that I like, you know. This really made me reevaluate my style, and you know, coming in front of the mirror to video yourself, you really look at what you're wearing and ask yourself, do I really like this? Am I comfortable in this? You know, do I have to tug at everything just to, like, you know? So I was really happy with my first memademay outing. So yeah, that's it folks for memademay 2019. I loved it. It was better than I imagined it would be for my first memademay. Next year I will take part, you know, God willing. Next year I'll take part in memademay as well, and it's gonna be better. I'm going to prepare more, you know, because on Instagram I did this collage thing, and like everything looks so beautiful. I know it's my makes, and I should have, like, I've seen them every day. It shouldn't be, but I was pleased, you know. I was pleased, right? But there are gaps in my wardrobe that need to be plugged and filled, and yeah. So like I said before, go to the blog. It's more like, there are more pictures and all that. So it'll be there. I'll go into more in depth on the clothing, and also, you know, like in the description, in the comment section, if you participated in memademay, leave your Instagram handle, because this is a new way to meet new sewists, and I can go check you out. You know, leave a comment, leave a like, leave some love. And yeah, nice coming back to you guys. Hope we're back to a regular schedule of one video a week. Fingers crossed. So yeah, bye you guys. Peace.